Thank you. I will start my speech in 3, 2, 1. Here is the motion. The House would impoverish corruptors. We look at this phenomenon is truly brings impact to our country development. We strongly agree that corruption is forbidden because it is against the law number 30 on the year of 2002 in our country. It is touched truly about moral because corruptors take what belongs to others. It's talking about human rights, that it's for the personal benefits. They don't think about the quality of the development of the country. So we strongly believe that they should be punished by paying back what they have taken accordingly. And they need to be rehabilitated to let them aware that what they do is wrong. Because corruptors prevent the national development of the country, which causes poverty, stagnancy, and imbalance in our development of our country. The goal is to prevent them to do again. We don't say that we still look at the humanity considerations. We mean here is to be, we didn't say that they need to be at the death penalty, no. But we still look at the human consideration, that means rehabilitations to help them aware what they are doing is wrong and help them not to do again what they do because causes a lot of impact to our development in the country. It is for the equality of all the citizens. It's all about justice. The second speaker of opposition more stated of the human moral of the family of a corruptor. But remember, corruptors are corruptors. Their family is only a family. But think, the impact of what they are doing about the citizens, thousands of people are suffer on what they have been doing or what they have taken from the citizens' belongings, the money that they have taken. So you talk so much about you should consider about the family's emotional impact because media are talking about them. No, you need also to think that the citizens also are more suffer more than his family or her family who are doing corruptions. What these corruptors are doing, the money they take make citizens economically suffer. Some actually in the phenomenon is really crucial at this time because some it will be affect economically in our development and even some educationally they are stop their study because of what the corruptors are doing because inconsistency or inappropriate doing of handling the money in the positions that are given to them. So we strongly don't agree because your point of view still seems to be empower the corruptors to continue to do more and more because you are standing at their side where what they are doing is okay. You need we should not take what belongs to them because it's not justice. No, it's justice because we didn't say that taking over. No, they need to pay back according to what they have taken. It's not more than what they have taken. So if what they have taken they can pay back, that's enough because the law will the law in our country will handle it, what they need to do and what they supposed to follow in the regulations and the laws that's given by the country. We agree this motion because corruption can hinder the welfare of the people and nation. Besides that, corruption hinders the development of the country because they have taken a lot of the money and are used inappropriately. They are being rich, they are independent, they are look welfare, but look, our people are struggling and suffer a lot of poverty and as the impact of what the corruptors are doing. And your opposition group also mentioned about something mistaken in the errors. No, you need to accept that it's not all about the errors because the law or government not simply put them into jails. There are some ways that they need to followed up. They stated about technical errors what you have mentioned. We don't agree with that. It's about also personal choice, about moral. The person knows what is right, what is wrong. So it's about, so if he knows what is wrong, he don't feel it, what is right, he or she should not follow. So the cases of Cases because of improvers corruptors of course with the in-depth analysis where the court and procedure will analyze all evidence of account, mutations, original of the money owned by the corruptors. So they know that whether they really corrupted or whether they really just something mistake. So they will do. Corruptor, we say corruptors because they already defined. There are some procedures that just followed that they say corruptors. We cannot say corruptors when the law or the judges cannot find the like kind of what they call something that they prove that they are being corrupted. So we agree with motion that corruptors should be punished, but still consider about the human rights that we didn't say about that they need to be at that penalty, but they need to be injustice. That means they pay back what they have taken. So thank you so much.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, from the first, second, and third speaker, we can conclude that. We can conclude into some points. The first one from the first speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, corruptor is someone or who's stealing billion money without responsibility in a country. So, ladies and gentlemen, here corruption is someone who's stealing much money from the government or the country without responsibility. And then the one kind of punishment that's really good, is like empowers, because empowers is the good way to overcome the corruption problem in our country. And then the second one is that the punishment that we give is that take their assets, take their power. So it's really good, ladies and gentlemen. Besides, we punish them through that penalty, because here, ladies and gentlemen, we also think about humanity here. They want, they want justice. So as a government, we have to think about their life also, because they are a human too. And then the second speaker talk about we have to take their power and their asset and then their money, because ladies and gentlemen, as we know that their money, they stolen the money is from their family. And then if we give them that penalty, it means that we don't consider with their family also, because ladies and gentlemen, they do corruption or they do stealing the money, of course, for their family. And then based on the status quo that the corruptor who's stealing the money comes from rich persons. So ladies and gentlemen, here, if we just pay or if they just pay back money based on what they have stolen, it means that not all their money is comes from the like stolen or the thing that all the money or what they have right now, what they implement is come from what's this kind of corruption, ladies and gentlemen. And then, ladies and gentlemen, they also say that the punishment will make them not to repeat, not to do anymore, or not to do the same thing again. So it means that, ladies and gentlemen, through empowering, it means that through this kind of punishment, it makes them realize that do not do the same thing. And of course, it becomes an example from all the people in the country to do not do like this kind of corruption, because they have known how the impact if they steal the money from the government or do like this kind of corruption, ladies and gentlemen. And then the third, ladies and gentlemen, we can say that we feel considerate about the humanity and especially for their family, because here we just not think about them, nothing about their life, but also their family, ladies and gentlemen. Because if we give them that penalty as the opposition ban said, like said before, it means that we don't think about their family. So, ladies and gentlemen, what we believe that improvised corruptors, it's good then if we like do this kind of like that penalty, ladies and gentlemen, because we think about the humanity itself, humanity perspective, ladies and gentlemen. And then, ladies and gentlemen, from the third speaker, we talk about the humanity perspective, because it's more good if we improvise corruptor, then we have to punish them through that penalty. And then also can help them to realize to be better person in the future, and then do not do same thing or stealing the money in the country. And then also, ladies and gentlemen, one kind of good solution here is the rehabilitation. Through this one is the more good, then we have to give them the penalty. So with rehabilitation itself, it can help them to be more good. It can make them realize that what they have done is bad, and it's not only their reputation but also their family reputation, and then it's not only the family but also the country reputation. So here we consider about here, ladies and gentlemen. And then, ladies and gentlemen, this kind of punishment is justice, ladies and gentlemen. So because we think about the family itself, we think about the corruptors itself, and we think about our country. We want our country, we want our country have the bad reputation because there are many corruption, ladies and gentlemen. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we strongly agree that the government should do such as kind punishment if police corruptors. Then we have to punish them through like death penalty, because we consider about their humanity, and of course about them because we want they to change themselves to be better. And then of course it can be one thing that learned by many people in the world, just not in Indonesia, in our country, but in the world, to do not do the same thing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, proud to propose this motion. Thank you.